Welcome to Tessellations, where we serve you GIS in small bites. Today we'll be covering ArcGIS Pro, Field Calculator and Mathematic Expressions. Let's get started. We're here in Harris County, Texas, looking at some unemployment census data. In a previous video, I utilized pivot tables and Field Calculator's code block to create population totals for up to 7 of my block groups. I also use the same method to calculate my tract's population of unemployment. Now that I have these two values, I'm able to calculate the percentage of the population per tract that is unemployed. In addition, I'll be calculating weighted means, and I can do this with Field Calculator. Let's briefly create a field. We'll be clicking on our table, navigating to the Data ribbon, and selecting Fields. Here I'll be adding my new field. It's important to note that we want to make sure our data type is double because we'll be working with decimals. Don't forget to save before returning. Now let's get to Field Calculator. I can simply right-click and select Calculate Field to bring up the geoprocessing window. Since we open the tool from within a table, it pre-populates the input table as well as the field calc name. I'll be leaving the expression as Python. To start, let's look at our percentage of unemployment. I have tract pop unemployment and tract pop total. What I can do is merely double-click my tract pop unemployment, and using the backslash symbol here will indicate a divide, and then double-click my total. I'll then validate, enable undo, and run. Expanding our results, you can see our percentages in decimal form. I've discarded my previous calculation, and you'll notice that I've edited my formula. The tract sum divided by tract population was the formula where we calculated our percent. But now I'd like to calculate the weighted mean. Since my weighted mean is my tract population times the percentage of tract unemployed, all divided by my tract population, I've encased the percentage in parentheses. You'll notice a second set of parentheses, and that's because this will be the top portion of my weighted mean formula. Going to validate, and then click Run. And you can see now my calculations on the right. I could also add on to this formula an additional set of parentheses and multiply it by 100 to change this from decimal to percent format. So as you can see, it's relatively simple to keep building on to these formulas. So let's recap. When you're using Field Calculator for mathematical expressions, you'll want to make sure that your fields are prepared for the format that you're going to receive your results. For example, we set our data type to double instead of long. You can build upon your expression using parentheses, much like you would in Excel. In addition to creating your own formulas, there are a host of helper math functions that you can utilize. I think this is a great stopping point. This has been Tessellations, where we serve you GIS in small bites. Thank you for watching, and please be sure to visit us at www.tessellations.us. Also, subscribe and ring that bell.